Hello, viewers and subscribers. This is your favorite. This is your. This is your favorite newbie YouTuber, Casey's World. Today we'll be playing Roblox. If y'all guys are curious what Roblox is, it's an online world where with various games people have created, made, and people like me play. Now, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you get blessed from it. Now let's see. Let's start. Here's a little discussion to have in the chat later for those who are watching the recording of this live stream. What's your favorite Roblox game? I mean, everybody has a favorite game. I mean, practically everybody. But what's your favorite Roblox game? Leave it down in the chat. In the comment section below. I'm interested in knowing. Today we'll be playing Roblox. I kind of updated my house since my last games playing Roblox because it's just that easy for me. Casey, what have you run through your account? Oh, it was Amazon or as you can see, folks, this is the house. I don't know how much square feet it is, but that's a pretty nice little space. 1 second. Now, obviously, required by law, it is important to have 2 exits. If you agree. You can invest your money too, if you want to. That's what I did. I get so much I chose the max amount. Now I got to mention, if you're going to run a business, you'll need at least $50,000 to start business. And from there, most obviously, you'll need 50,000 plus, probably I would safely say 53,000 one to buy the business permit, and the other to buy a food aisle and a checkout. Here, the difference between the checkout with the counter with the cashier is simple as this. For example, obviously, folks, you're not going to go. Now, for these, you'll need about 4,000 for this. For the clothes, you'll need 4,000. For the food aisle, you'll need 1,000. For the electronics, 40,000, and the jewelry, 100,000. I know, folks, it sounds like a lot. And for the cashier things, you'll need 25,000. Now, but a lot of patients a lot of it, you'll be able to get the money, but it won't happen overnight. The best way is to go for the 1-day investment thing. But since I have so much money and so much time on my hands, I went for the 5-day. Now, these little meters right here are your need meters. For your need meters, you can either use the bed meter can either be satisfied by the bedroom with the bed. I just dropped the windows for the light. Or take a quicker amount of time or coffee. It does the same thing, but you don't need money to do it. But the must-haves for any house, if you're starting off from this game and beginner, it already gives you a house with your needs. But if you're building, you must, before you get any fancy furniture, you're probably going to need a bed, a stove, a countertop, and a bathroom. Now, it doesn't really matter what. The shower, this top bar is your clean meter, how clean you are. If you're not, you're going to get the you're going to get the same type of reaction from as pig pen. Then you might start getting a pig pen in it. To start looking like pig pen in a way. So, as a general rule, you want to keep an eye on that hygiene meter. And finally, it's the food meter. Basically, you can cook whatever you want. My suggestion for not going for food as fast is going for the food that only takes away 2 at a time, and it gets you the most. tells you who the hardest working person the server is. And takes a certain amount of money to refill each stand, each area, to restock. Meaning, as a general rule, when you first start the business, do a job like, I'll show you the various shops you can have here. This one, you're basically getting orders. I haven't tried this one yet. This one's the school one. Basically, you're checking stuff and doing math problems. Calculator, or if you're really good at mental math, is your key. Dinner waiter, you're basically just giving food to people. Police station, I find it's easiest. You just print. You just press that print button and press whatever file it says on the paper. Under what category the crime on the paper says the person did. And the ice cream is fun. You just basically take these cones and I'll show you each job. Basically. The ice cream is a little like this. First you grab a cone. Then you press on the thing on the flavors the customer asked for. Order is type of important. I got to admit. And as you do, the better you do, the more you're going to get promoted. And this right here gives you a bonus and tip in the money you earn. Since I finished this job, I'm going to show you the next job. This one. And it's fairly simple. Luckily in the same thing where the other job, but one of the jobs I'll show you is. Okay, you basically press what the customer wants. You'll be glad to know these are just MVP. Basically just in-game players based off of your character. So the look at the customers and the computer players are trying to be off the look at the people in the server. And this next job is pretty easy, in my opinion. You go for what these orders tell you to do. In order to cook the patty, you grab the raw meat, put in the cooked beef thing here. You grab the patty, then you grab the cotton the toppings that tells you to take. Before I got enough money for my own little business, this is what I was doing. Acting, yes. Let me move up my mood here. Now let's go to this. Now I don't exactly like this particular job, but then we want to do something. Yeah. You would need pen and paper or calculator for this one. Yeah, this is not my best. So too close to a back after taxi gives you the most money. The only problem is a slight issue of it depends how you're driving what the W, A, S, and D keys are. Basically, take the person to their destination and vote. If I had driving, if there was driving laws to be broken in the United States, I was probably breaking a lot of them. So here's a public service announcement. Don't drive like this in real life. Just a disclaimer, because there are people who want to drive like this in real life, but it's not the best idea. That's if you want to keep your license. Then if you don't care about having a car or a license, then be my guest. I'm gonna go to my home real quick and get my mood up. And probably refill a few things. Oh, there are an advantage of saving that 25K or 25,000 to buy that extra money because to use the extra money to buy the cashiers because as a general rule it allows you to do something else while you're still making money, or in this case farming money. And the hair and hat is due to one of the local events. Events on Roblox are important because you can get new wear without even spending robots. May seem very amateur to those who have money who are allowed to buy robots, but as a general rule, if an online game is giving away freebies for your avatar, be it an event, then you take full advantage of the event. And I think there's only one last job I have to show you. I think. I never played this particular job before, so here's a little disclaimer. On Roblox games, you can be any job you want to. But in real life, I assure you, people do not. You can't just switch from job to job like this. As you can see, dance. Now, this means you have to pay your bills. The more advanced your house is, the higher the amount you have to pay. Now, this is the laptop, meaning you can, if you want to, set up security cameras. They're $2,000 a piece. This lets you do it. But you're not going to have intruders. But this way, you can order groceries with a computer. It really doesn't matter if you have any type of computer will do. I just got the gaming computer because it was nice. Quite honest. Now I'm gonna go into build mode and edit the top floor of my house real quick. As you can see, I needed to boost my mood, and I did. Now, folks, I got to admit, I have experimented, built, rebuilt, and built again my houses. I mean, my homes. So, unless you have the extra money to spend, I don't suggest you just build and rebuild unless you have the money. Mm. As you can see, folks, I have enough money to build whatever my heart desires here. Now, folks, I played the Bloxburg on my account once. On my account, I did have Robux, but it got banned for me trying to make a game, and apparently I accidentally got an aspect that Robux didn't deem appropriate. For what reason, I do not know. But still. So now I'm just going with the freebies. Now, I'm going to probably have invite a few people over. As you can see, my house is pretty. What? Kindly switch to another game. Now, let's see here. Like I said before, folks, folks, I know what you're thinking. I am just lack of movement. Only for one reason. The game's loading. And even the game's load is I think I'm the person who's trying to just have it on the person who's loading up. Now, folks, I wish I could say I could do all the events, but I don't know how what's going on with some of the events, so and all this stuff requires robot. Something I don't have, which is not much of a problem, is type worth of folks, that should be the end of our live stream for now. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this recording, please leave a like and subscribe below if you want to, of course. And leave a comment on the question I had said before I started playing the Roblox. What's your favorite Roblox game? Mine. I will try my best to personally answer all your comments. Bye.